predictions for 2017. We've already touched on a bunch of these. Between new games coming out this year and delays, cancellations, hardware between the Switch and the Scorpio, potentially a new Nintendo Classic console re-release. We want to get into what we think is going to happen this year. We have another companion article publishing later today. Basically, different editors' takes on what they think will happen this year, but I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on what we can foresee in the future in 2017. I'll start, though. I think in terms of software, we see Halo 6. They're going to announce that. Microsoft needs to, I think. Eddie McCoo, our news editor, said he predicts that there will be split screen this time around. Halo 5 Guardians did not have it, much to the ire of longtime Halo fans like myself who, love playing 4-player split screen of those games. Eddie McCoo thinks they'll have it this time.
Do you think it'll come out in fall, too?
Yeah. I think it'll release in October.
Yeah.
October 23rd. And then Destiny 2, I think, will be shown this year, but I don't think we're not going to see it. It might be a teaser, it might be a trailer, probably E3. I wouldn't be surprised to see Destiny 2. You guys agree?
Yeah. It's about time.
Yeah.
I think so. I think the Destiny train's finally, whatever steam it had to begin with, it's finally just running out of it. The expansions, Taken King, Rise of Iron, I was not impressed with. Taken King revamped the game enough and it added some interesting end game elements, but I don't know, between those and the Dark Below, I was not overall that impressed with the long run of this game the more I played it. But there are a lot of fans of it, and I know people still play it. Eric Tay still plays every once in a while. I don't know if he has recently. But I think Destiny 2 would be the shot in the arm that Bungie needs right now. And a lot of Destiny fans need.
Yeah.
To say the least.
And bring it to PC.
Yeah.
Do it.
That would be pretty sweet.
That'd be pretty sweet.
I like it. Do you like Destiny? Do you care too much for Destiny?
I want to like Destiny. I really like Phantasy Star Online back in the day, and Destiny always kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously it's first person, but I just I couldn't get into it.
Yeah. If you're watching our live show, we just said a few of us think Mass Effect Andromeda might get delayed again. Jake, that's one of your predictions, though, for those just joining us on YouTube. Why do you think Mass Effect Andromeda is going to get delayed? Just because everything we just talked about a year of people leaving the studio, coming back to it, leaving.
Did I put that down?
Yeah.
I did put that down on the doc that I think Mass Effect's going to get delayed?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just said you did.
Well, yeah, I know I just said it, but for the running order.
I wouldn't be crazy surprised if it did. March 21st is close, though. That's 2 months away. Let's hope they don't pull a last minute, pull the rug out under their feet.
Well, here's the other thing. I believe I heard someone talking about this on a podcast. But could you have pre-ordered the game beforehand? I feel like pre-orders for that just opened right now.
From Andromeda?
Yeah, now that they've finally announced the release date.
Oh, I don't know. They probably did.
They should probably have opened up or released the date a lot longer than 3 months before the game came out.
Yeah, I mean, that was because I think it was like a BioWare blog thing. Aaron Flynn tweeted it saying, "Hey, here's a release date for you wondering."
By the way,
I guess you can pre-order it.
Now you can. So
Super Deluxe Edition.
Does it come with the Mako thing?
I think so. Yeah. Man, so Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect 3, I like Mass Effect 3 a lot, whatever people say. Mass Effect Andromeda kind of has an uncertain future right now. Let's hope it's fantastic. We'll be hopeful for that. Anyway, Pete, what about a Super Nintendo Classic?
Yes, it would make sense. They should do it.
They re-upped the patent for the controller or something?
Yes, that's the deal. Some people are speculating that might have something to do with the Super Nintendo. Other people are speculating in smaller circles that there's a company called 8BitDo or 8BitDo. They do a lot of really great retro themes or related products. One of them being a wireless Bluetooth controller that looks exactly like the Super Nintendo controller and is actually really good. But anyway, I think it's more likely we're going to see the Super Nintendo Classic.
The NES Classic is awesome.
Sick.
Yeah.
I like the NES Classic just had that trouble with having enough units for everybody.
Yeah, and they still have that trouble.
They still do?
They still do.
It's ongoing?
Yeah.
So I probably couldn't get one if I wanted to.
Who do you think you are?
No, I'm not Peter Brown, NES expert. You just have them stashed away in your house and you sell them?
I think he is.
I don't know.
I don't think that's me.
I'm gonna hoard SNES Super Nintendo Classics, and I'm gonna not let you have a.
That's your long-term investment plan.
One of them. Yeah. That'd be awesome. I would love to play Super Metroid, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I would love to play all those games again.
What I would prefer, and I'll make this my prediction, is that Nintendo actually takes the Virtual Console seriously again and is able to unify their accounts online so people don't have to buy games like the ones you just mentioned a third time. If they pick up a Switch, they can just use their account and download it and play it. Mm-hmm. That would be rad. Cool. So I don't even think they need a Super Nintendo Classic. But again, there's people who won't buy the Switch, right? So or they won't buy the Wii U, so they can't use Virtual Console, and it's perfect for them.
Do you see much happening with virtual reality this year in terms of, do you think it'll keep going with its momentum? I mean, sales weren't great last year, but I think last year, more and more titles came out that showed developers are taking it seriously, and maybe we should too.
Developers are taking it seriously. And I think consumers are to a degree, but I think it's more out of curiosity and the fact that it's affordable and it does something worth being excited about. But in terms of it really taking off, maybe I'm just not doing my job right, but I can't think of a single VR game on the horizon that I'm excited about.
Resident Evil 7 is the first one that comes to mind, but that's like a couple weeks away. But you can also play it on.
And I'm not excited about that. Like that's cool for people who own a PlayStation VR, and I'm excited about the game itself. But the VR portion of that is not like a good sign that VR is here and doing something special. It's VR is a means to experience traditional media. Okay, fine, we've done that. Move beyond that. Show us what virtual reality really can do. And I think that there's a lot of places that are still spinning their wheels trying to rev that stuff up and get it ready, or even just experimenting with what works and what doesn't.
Sure.
So I think we'll see a lot of hardware incremental improvements. I think we'll see some cost go down. It's already gone down on the PC front. Like you can get much more affordable hardware to play VR games on, including PlayStation. So I think we'll see more of that before we see more, big games that really do say VR is amazing. It's here. This is why.
Yeah. In terms of other predictions, any others? I think Crackdown 3 will release with or around the Scorpio.
Sounds about right.
So they would have to announce that like any day now, I feel like. Scorpio's what? Close-ish?
Did they even say?
No.
Didn't they say like 2017?
Just the year itself, yeah.
So that'll could be fall.
Yeah.
If it was fall, Crackdown 3, I would definitely say I would hope Crackdown 3 is definitely going to be a release day for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Any other predictions? Crystal balls?
I have one.
2017? Yeah.
I think we're going to see Cyberpunk 2077 for the first time since... When was that trailer? I think 2013.
The Witcher 3 fan.
And at the end of the trailer, they said it's ready when it's ready, or it'll be ready when it's ready. And I think they're just about ready to start showing things off.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see a lot. I don't think we'll see gameplay. Maybe we'll see gameplay, but I think we'll definitely get another trailer at E3 or something like that.
CD Projekt Red. Do you think they'll just keep going like a massive open world like The Witcher 3 with this? Because I don't know much about the Cyberpunk property. I mean, I know generally like what they're going for.
I mean, we don't really know anything. Like we've heard like they hired like vehicle like people to work on like vehicle. I don't know what that's called. Vehicle developers? No. What's that? But people
we hired a guy who can make cars.
Audio engineers. Guy comes in with a wrench.
So I mean, it sounds like it's going to be another big open world RPG, but I have a feeling it'll be more like third person like shooter combat rather. But we don't know anything about that, and I think they're going to be showing something off. They were working on it when I was there.
Yeah.
They didn't show me anything.
You did. You
I just
like in Warsaw, right?
Yeah, I just like walk through the offices and they're like, here, everyone's hard at work on Cyberpunk. Don't ask about Cyberpunk. So like,
just ask about Gwent.
Yeah.
Gwent's good. It's not Cyberpunk though.
But yeah, now's the time, and also you're gonna get a hot thumbnail for this breakout too, because don't use that thumbnail, but.
Well, I mean, now that all the expansions are out for The Witcher 3 now, and like with
I mean, they're
Blood and Wine, they
are done with like because they were like people were asking if they were gonna like upgrade The Witcher 3 for PlayStation 4 Pro, and they said no, we're not working on The Witcher 3 anymore because we want to focus all on Cyberpunk. And Gwent is a very small team. I think they said there was like 12 people or something like that, and they've been beefing up their team quite a bit. So. It's got to be soon.
Cyberpunk will be the first game that's not a Witcher game
from them.
For them, yeah. So
cool.
I have all the faith in the world in CD Projekt Red, especially if they're kind of sticking to that, like you just said, open world structure that they did so well with these, emergent storylines and kind of player-driven choice that The Witcher 3 was great for. So yeah, here's hoping that Cyberpunk 27 does happen. Any other predictions?
I think if it comes out this year, within the year, still after the fact, Metal Gear Survive will be a free game on PlayStation Plus.
Is it not already a free game? Would you pay for it if it wasn't?
I completely forgot about that game until right now.
Yeah, thanks, Peter.
You guys are welcome.
There you go. So if you forgot about Metal Gear Survive, there's your reminder. Follow Peter Brown on Twitter if you want a daily reminder. He's going to keep telling everybody about Metal Gear Survive from now on. But yeah, anyway, let us know what you think about 2017, what you think's going to happen, any games you think are going to get delayed, canceled, moved around, shuffled into the mix, shuffled back out of the mix. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.